Hello, my friends. So, today we are talking about change. How can we change the world? So, I believe the change, any kind of change, it begins with us. If we change ourselves, if we bring changes in our life, so things start changing around us. When we change our attitude, when we change our approach to things, I think things starts changing, or we start noticing changes around ourselves. So a simple example is that when we uh, when we bring changes in our life, and when I say bring change in our life, in our attitude, in our approach, it means to bring positive changes, the changes that makes you a better person, that makes you a better person, and that makes, when you are a better person, then you somehow help the society to become a better society, because as they say, each drop makes an ocean. So similarly, when we have so many people who start changing themselves bit by bit, so we start having a people who are changed people, who are thinking about their betterment, who are thinking about becoming better human beings. So for example, if you make a goal in your life, let's say you say, oh, I will not use plastic, for example. So when you don't use plastic yourself and people start noticing you, so then people would, maybe they would be curious to know how you live without plastic, what is your approach, or why do you do that. And when you explain them the reason, I think there is some kind of impact that they have. So that impact is the change that you are bringing in their mind. So what you are doing, you are showcasing it to them, and then it brings changes in their life. And when they are inculcating all those things, when they are doing these things themselves, so similarly they inspire other people. So that's one of the reason I always ask everyone to share their stories, because I think stories are the great carrier of changes. Because for example, something happened to me, and if I share that to somebody else, so that story can change, can affect, can have impact on somebody else. So that's the kind of impact a story can have. So our life, whatever experiences we have, whatever things we live, if we start sharing those things, the positive things, the good things, the things that bring our life better, the things that make our planet a better place to live, not only for us but for the generation to come. So all these stories collectively, they have a great impact, great change on the people around us. So when you share, when for example, when you hear any popular person, any great personality of the world, let's say we have talked about APJ Abdul Kalam quite a time in the class. So how do we know that he was such a great person? Because he always shares his experiences, always shares his life stories, and stories bring the changes, as I said. So when he shares his struggles, how he struggled hard to become what he became, so then it inspires us. So sharing your stories to others is an inspiration for others to follow. And when even one person from out of 10 people, 20 people, they start doing what you are doing, something good, so you start noticing, you start seeing those kind of changes. So I think, as they always say, change starts with you. So make these small changes in your life that you think are good for this planet, good for yourself, good for your surrounding. So start doing this, and you will definitely start seeing change around you. So start doing that and you will see the change. Thank you so much for sharing.